Hey, have you been told to eat 5 or 6 small meals a day to boost your metabolism and help you lose weight? Yeah, I've heard that too. I'm Zane, and this week I'm going to be really debunking some of these weight loss myths and give you really the flip side, the truth about what it really takes to lose weight. Weight loss myth number one for today: eat 5 or 6 small meals a day to boost your metabolism. Let me tell you something, flat wrong if your goal is to lose weight, okay? This is the meal plan, 5 or 6 times a day, okay? Who eats 5 or 6 times a day, okay, to lose weight? Nobody. You know who does eat 5 or 6 times a day? College athletes. Are they trying to lose weight? No. They're not trying to lose weight. They're trying to keep up with their training schedule, which is about 15 or 20 hours a week of training. Let's not forget they're like 19 or 20 years old, and they could probably, they can still outrun their diet, okay? Us in our 40s, we can't outrun our diet. Not so much. Not unless we're going like, marathon runners, okay? But most of us, we don't want to spend 15, 20 hours a week working out, right? Bodybuilders, when they want to gain, they're gaining weight, right? They're working out 2 or 3 hours a day. They're going to eat 5 or 6 meals a day with the same kind of ratio. That's this person telling you to eat 5 or 6 times a day to lose weight. What are they telling you? Balanced diet, right? 50, 60% carbs, low fat, right? Guess who else eats that way? Bodybuilders. Yeah, like I said, trying to gain weight, 50 to 60% from carbs, and they're eating 5 or 6 times a day. Why do we think this is going to work for weight loss? You know what does get boosted when you eat 5 or 6 times a day? Every time you eat, actually. Every time you eat, you know what gets boosted? Insulin, because of blood sugar. Your blood sugar goes up. You eat any significant amount of food, your blood sugar is going to go up for a while, depending on how much you eat and the ratio of carbohydrates in that meal and protein. Protein and carbohydrates boost insulin. If you're going to eat those, your insulin's going to go up because your blood sugar is going to go up, because insulin has to remove that blood sugar and store it. So every time you eat, you're going to store that fuel. You're not burning that off. Okay, you're not eating while you're playing soccer, are you? No. You're eating in between, your break between taking kids somewhere, or while you're working, you get up from your desk to go eat and come back to your desk, right? We're not in constant motion. We are not college athletes. We are not bodybuilders. We don't work out 3 hours a day. Most of us, right? We work. So what we need is more time when we're not eating to allow blood sugar to be normal, when we can actually access fat stores. But what we do when we boost blood sugar and insulin, we're storage mode. So if you're storing fuel because you just ate a meal, which is normal, that's how our body functions. We store after we eat for later. What's going to happen? Okay, why would your body release body fat after you've eaten? It's not, because you're already trying to remove what could be a toxic amount of sugar, of carbohydrates and energy out of your bloodstream. It can't stay there for very long. That's why it removes it. It can't stay there. It has to be stored somewhere. So if you're storing to remove it out of your bloodstream, why would you break down fat and turn it into glucose and glycogen to be burned? Why would you do that? You wouldn't. That would be counterproductive. Your body's not going to store energy and release it at the same time. So the more often you eat, let's think about this logically, the more often you eat, you're eating every 2 or 3 hours. Don't let yourself get hungry, right? Eat every 2 or 3 hours. What's going to happen? You're going to have a lot less time where insulin goes up, and it takes a while to come back down and blood sugar return to normal before you can start burning fat again, before you can even access those fat stores when you need it, sitting at your desk, right? Driving the kids to soccer practice, okay? We don't need to be eating every 5 or 6 times a day, every 2 or 3 hours. We're getting in the way of our own fat burning. Or eating after dinner, that gap between dinner and your first meal the next day, whether it's breakfast or lunch, whenever that is. Don't need to be eating it. We want to sleep, we want to rest, we want blood sugar normal, we want to access fat stores. Between, if you eat breakfast and lunch, 4 or 5 hours, you have more time to access fat storage. Lunch and dinner, time to access fat storage. So this is what I teach my academy members. The food comes first, Weight Loss Academy is going to kick off again on May 4th, this coming Saturday. And this is what I teach my members. We're eating 3 square meals a day. You're going to sit down, you're going to enjoy your food. You're going to eat a meal that is going to get you through to the next meal. You're not grabbing a bar on the go, okay? You're not grabbing something as you run out the door, some kind of shake thing. We eat real food, whole food, okay? And we eat, sit down and enjoy a meal, and then we move on and we go do something else so that we're satisfied until the next meal and giving time for our body to actually access fat stores. So if you're looking for guidance, looking for some real information about what it takes to actually to lose weight and to put a lifestyle in place that allows you to manage your weight and your health, join us. We're starting this Saturday, I said May 4th. We're kicking off the next 30-day run. 30 days for $47. You get sample meals, the shopping list, my meal plan, videos like this where I give guidance as well as comment on their meals posted and answer the questions. So join us. If you want more information, comment, post some comment in the space below, or click the link, and I'll answer your questions. But there's a lot of misinformation out there, and so I take it on myself to clear that up because it's confusing. It's not what we've been told for the last 30 or 40 years about how to lose weight. I mean, there's so much mixed information, misinformation, it's hard to know what is right. So that's what I try to do, try to clear it up so people come through this with a clear lifestyle change and they keep going. After the 30 days, they continue this diet on their own, and I get messages from them all the time. They're continuing to lose weight after the 30 days is up because they've put it in place, they feel good, their energy's better, they're sleeping better, they have more control over the diet, they're enjoying what they're eating, they're not hungry because it's not a low-calorie diet, okay? It's a real diet. It's a real way of eating, a real lifestyle change. They understand what they have to do to lose weight, and then when they get to their goal weight, what they need to do to maintain. So, again, any questions, please put in the comments below. Look forward to hearing from you. And again, join us this Saturday and let's clear things up for you. Talk to you later.